Hey guys, welcome back to Love Your Shelf. I'm Tracy and we're in my new place. I moved in April and I just got back from New York. I was celebrating my best friend's 40th birthday. For Christmas, my best friend got me this, the Ultimate Reading Challenge. And inside of it is a bunch of different challenges, and if you do them, then you get to open presents. And it's like a little surprise book full of pleasures and treasures. So in honor of her and getting back from New York, I wanted to go ahead and open a few of them. Not all of them yet. I do hope that I get through all 25 by the end of the year. But I'm also doing a bunch of other things reading wise, so we'll see how it goes. But I wanted to open a few and see what's in there. So the first one says read a novella, which is generally 200 pages or less, which I have read multiple books this year that are under 200 pages, but I'm waiting to open this one specifically for when I finish Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. So I'm not opening that one yet. But just to give you some perspective on a few things that are in here, they're not all about books that you read. One of them says, write a letter to someone who's influenced your reading life. Another one says, attend an author event in person or virtually. So I haven't ever actually attended an author event, and I found out recently that Chuck Palahniuk, whose last name I probably just butchered, but he is the author of Fight Club, is coming to Portland in Seattle. That made no sense. It's coming to Portland in September, so I might be doing that, but I will keep you posted. So there are some things that aren't just like read specific types of books, so that's good. But we'll start. Read a book that features an Indigenous person. So for this, I read Red Paint by Sasha Taksablu-Lapointe. I might not be saying that right. I'm very sorry. This book I read in one sitting. It is short. If you're reading it audibly, it's 5 hours. And it is heartbreaking, but like so full of hope. Because she talks about all the things that she's going through, as far as like failing marriage and other things I don't want to give away, but she does go through a lot of things, and her ancestors are there for her, and she talks about that, and it's really good. I liked it a lot. I gave it 5 stars. On Goodreads, it's just an easy reading, good book. So for that, I'm going to open this. Read a book that features an Indigenous person. Let's see what we got. Maybe. All right. The first thing we're pulling out is this cute little bookmark that has glasses on it and cups and books, like little coffee mugs. So yay, that's exciting. I love that. The next one that I'm going to do is where's that one? Gift a copy of your favorite book to a friend or family member. Special occasions not required. So recently it was Father's Day, and my baby brother just had a baby in December. His name is Julius, and his fiance told me that her grandfather calls baby Julius Baton, I believe, in Tagalog, which is Little Prince. And one of my favorite books is The Little Prince. I have a lot of favorite books. My go-to favorite book when people ask me is Up in Thin Air by Jack Krakauer. But I also have multiple other favorite books, because once you start reading books, you just gain more and more favorites, which is awesome. But for his first Father's Day, I sent them The Little Prince so that they could read that to him. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that one. I'm so excited. Also, these are like taped shut and I really don't want to ruin them. So, okay, we have, oh, that's so cute. They're little cards that you can gift to people that say to and from. And this one has a cat and this one has flowers and a little bookie. So now I can give more books to people and that makes me super happy. The next one I'm going to do is read a book by an author whose ethnicity is different from you. And I have read a lot of books by different ethnicities this year. To name a few, I have Our Missing Hearts by Celeste Nguyen and Finding Me by Viola Davis, Us Against You by Frederick Backman, Red Paint by Sasha Taxablu Lapointe, and those are just, oh, The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama. There's just a few of the ones I can think of off the top of my head that I've read this year so far, so I'm going to go ahead and open that one. Maybe. Oh my gosh, they're little stickers that go in books that say this belongs to you. That's so cute. And they're different. There's a whole bunch of different borders and colors. So that's awesome because I can go ahead and put this book belongs to and then use my to and from gift card. It's not a card. What am I thinking of? Gift tag to give a book to someone or for people, and that's exciting. All right, and next I'm going to do, it's on the bottom here, read a new book that is primarily intended for children. So I went on a book crawl, and the first thing that I got was Big Tree by Brian Selznick. So when I went on my book crawl, I wanted to make sure that I got something that like spoke to me in that bookstore. We went to 10 bookstores overall. This is the first bookstore I went to, which was Ballast Books, and Big Tree had just come out, so it was like all over the place in the kids section, and it has words in it. Obviously books have words, but it also has paintings. I'll close this one to try to show you this one. I need more hands, guys. Yeah, it has drawings in it as well, and it's super cute. And it's about 2 seeds that grow into trees. So it's really awesome. So for that, I'm going to open this one. Read a new book that is primarily intended for children. And I got stickers! So they have little pots and pans, and in case you're wondering where are dog things, it also has a dog sticker on the back. So that's good. I got little stickers with books. That's so cute. The next one I'm going to do is read in a place you've never read before. So that's this one. And I recently went to New York. I flew to Newark, which is in New Jersey, and in the TSA line, I took out my Kindle and read like part of The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. I haven't finished it yet, but I'll let you guys know what I think when I'm done. Okay, so I'm gonna open up Read in a Place You've Never Read Before. Okay, it's a keychain of some sort. I got the keychain portion. Gotta get this tape off me, little stickies. It's a typewriter! That's the cutest thing, I love it. I'm definitely putting this on my keys. I'm so stoked for that. So yay, that's awesome. The next one I'm going to open is participate in a book club in person or virtually. And I'm part of a book club of a few different women. Some are in Montana, most of them are in Washington. And we've read The Deep by Rivers Solomon, The Unsinkable Greta James by Jennifer Smith, The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama, Our Missing Hearts by Celeste Nguyen, and there's 2 other books that we've read this year. Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune, and the first one was probably January because I can't think of what that was. Surprised, that was like 6 months ago. So that went by fast somehow. And so I'm going to go ahead and open this one for my book club that I participated in. It is a little notebook that has the author, the title, the due date, and the borrower's name. So I can have, so it's if I like check out a book to someone, if I have a library, which is super cool because I really do want to have one. I'm working on my 1,000 books so that I can start doing that and letting people borrow my books. And so I can put things like this in my books and then use this to check them out. That's awesome. So I'm on my way. The last one I'm going to do this time, and there's 25 of these, so again, we'll come back. We're just doing a quick 7 today. The next one I'm going to do is read a book that's been sitting on your shelf unread for more than a year. So I counted it this way. I'm sure that I have read other books. Actually, Inheritance Games by Jennifer Barnes I had sitting on my shelf for more than a year when we read it for book club. So there's that. But I'm going to do, I have the complete works of Shakespeare. Obviously, I've not read all of this. Maybe that's not obvious, but I haven't. I've read Macbeth, and I've read some of his sonnets, and I've read Romeo and Juliet. Not Hamlet yet, but that's on my list. My niece was in A Midsummer Night's Dream, so I read A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I'm counting that as a book that's been sitting on my shelf unread for more than a year, because it's part of this William Shakespeare book that I've had for like over a decade probably. So let's see what's in here. It's a cute little notebook. It says reading notes on it, and then it just has little notes, so I can have my reading notes notebook in my book. That's pretty exciting. So that is 7 of these little surprise treasures that I got for some challenges that I did. I'm sure next time we're probably gonna do the read a novella, find and read a book that is much longer than your usual read. Hopefully read a book you select based purely on its cover design. That sounds fun. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes that's what we do. Write down a favorite quote or passage from a beloved book and display it in your home. There's so many good quotes. I don't even know what one that's going to be. One does say, write a letter to someone who's influenced your reading life. So that's pretty exciting, and I do plan on doing that. Read a book published this year. Oh, I have actually already done that. But we'll get into that later. Read a book in a genre you've never read before. I can't even think of a genre I haven't read, but I'm sure there's one out there, so that'll be good. One of them is reread a book you loved as a child, and I found Half Magic, which is a book that I love, in a used bookstore recently, so I do plan on rereading that. So, yeah, we're definitely going to come back, have another one of these, maybe open 7 more, and then open the rest another time. But thanks so much for joining me today, guys. This is Tracy from Love Your Shelf. Welcome to my new home. I hope you have a great day. Has anyone else done this ultimate reading challenge before? What kind of books did you have for the books that for the categories that I have opened so far? Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I hope you have a great day. Namaste.